Hello and welcome to Grace.Filled. I'm so excited to be back for another video. I look forward to doing these type of videos every year. This is my 11th year homeschooling, and in this video I am going to talk about my word of the year. I'm going to talk about my goals of the year. I'm going to talk about my verse, the travel plans, the vision, and our focus. So my word of the 2022-2023 year is faith. This past year, our word was atmosphere, and we just were intentional about setting the atmosphere in every area of our home, not just home, but our home school, our homesteading. My homemaking atmosphere was absolutely the word, and we nailed it. It was a perfect word of the year. So with faith, we're just believing and knowing that what we're doing is for our good on this journey, and that everything will be okay. Things will work out to be where we want them to be what we want them to be. We just have to have faith in the journey. And so that is what we're really just having faith with. Like, that word is going through everything, like faith that everything is going to be okay with our homeschool year, faith that everything is going to be okay with every area of our learning, that everything is going to be okay when it comes time for us to travel, that everything's going to be okay concerning the animals, just that regardless of what happens and what goes on this year, faith that everything will be okay and everything will work out. So the verse is John 13:7, and it basically says, you don't realize what I'm doing right now, but later you will understand. And I think that is, again, that faith that I don't know what's going on, but I'll understand it and it'll be okay. It's going to be good and it's going to work for my good. Okay, so a big focus for us this year is on focus. Excellent in the execution. That's what we are focusing on. Excellence in execution. Do we know how to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G? Yes, we know how to do it. But I want us to focus a heavy amount on that execution, doing it diligently, doing it as unto the Lord, doing it without murmuring and complaining, doing it while giving your absolute best. Why? Because we have faith that it's going to work out and that it's going to be what it needs to be. And so sometimes we can just get in the mundane and we do things and we give some execution or a little bit of execution. I'm talking about complete execution where you're doing it with your whole body, your mind, your soul, your spirit, where you are really intentional and purposeful in doing this thing. And so not only the children, but that is what I am doing too, making sure that I am executing in excellence, that I'm not half-stepping, that I'm not half showing up, but that I'm coming, baby, with it. Not 100%, baby, but I'm coming with more than that. Why? Because I have faith. Okay, let's talk about the goal of the year. This is our book year. This is a book year for us. This is an English year, and I'll get into that in some other videos. I, in fact, have some videos where I am sharing what books we're reading, what read alouds. That's something that we do here, but I realized going through my videos, I haven't talked about it much and shared much about it. So I thought these videos would be good to kind of put it out there and get these videos rolling, and so for my memory and to document the journey. So our goal is 100 books. Now, that's not just the kids, that's me as well. So that's 100 books for all 4 kids and for me. So that's not a lot of books at all. And we can get that in no time. But the purpose is to fall in love with books for the people who are not in love with them. And for the ones that are, it's just to go deeper again in excellence. You know, just seeing things that we've never seen before, understanding things in a new, deeper way. And so I'm super excited about what we're doing this year in the book year. But it's not only our book year, but it's our writing year as well. So we have been using the Good and Beautiful, and something I have noticed is they don't have a lot of writing into that. And now that I have a middle schooler, and watch out because I'll be doing a video on how I'm preparing my middle schooler, I just know that he needed more writing. And so this year is all about books. Again, it's the English year. So it's all about the books we're reading. It's all about our writing. And I'm super, super excited. So now, most of you guys know that my goal when I first had my daughter was to travel all the states with her. And so my goal was that by the time she hit 12th grade, that we would have went and visited all 50 states. That was a big goal. That was a big stretch. I truly had faith when I said that out of my mouth because I didn't even have money for the first trip. And I was committing and promising that we were going to hit 50 states within 13 years. And so I don't have the paper with me. I should have brought it before we sat down for this video so that I could tell you guys how many states that we went to. And so if you're new here, the end or the beginning of last school year, we took a trip and we went to West Virginia, we went to Kentucky, and we went to Ohio. We had already been to Ohio, so Ohio didn't count, but Kentucky and West Virginia did because we had never been there before, and I fell in love with Kentucky. It was so amazing. We went to the Creation Museum and we went to the Ark replica. So amazing. And then in Ohio, went to Legoland. And then when we wrapped up our homeschool year, we took a trip all the way to Colorado. It was a 7-day trip, 7 states, 7 days with me and 4 kids. But we had a great time. And so some of the states didn't count because, again, we went back through West Virginia, went back to Kentucky. We stayed at the Kentucky KOA. Amazing. I loved it. We actually got to see, that's not what we're talking about. Wrap it back. Back up. So we went to Kentucky, went to Missouri, Indiana, Illinois, Kansas, and we ended up in Colorado. So we got to not claim all 7 of those states, but I think we got to claim maybe 5 states. So those were 5 new states that we did not have on our list. So I think in all, we actually got to visit 7 states last homeschool year. And that was so amazing for me. It was so amazing for us. It encouraged my mama heart. So now I don't have travel plans at the moment. I know someone said, okay, so what are you going this year? I don't know where I'm going. It's like wherever the Lord leads me, I go. We were studying about the Ark, and so when we had the opportunity to go there, I took it. And so this, the end of the year, I saw that they were having the Ark of the Covenant over in Colorado. I was like, oh yeah, we're going to Colorado. And so we went and we got to experience a life-size replica of the Ark of the Covenant because those pictures and pages just did not do it justice. And that little paper replica that we did not do it justice either. So it was such an amazing thing that we got to do, that we got to go there, and that we got to experience all of that. So I don't know where we're going to go, but I know we're going to go somewhere. So you do me a favor. I've been thinking about this for a while. A lot of people were telling me in my last couple of trips, like, why didn't you tell us where you were going? I would have loved to have met you. We would have loved to have hosted you or to gather together. And I'm always like, oh, sometimes I get like, oh, because it's, I don't always know all of you guys like that. But I was thinking, if you guys want me to visit your state, if you have the state that I should go to next, let me know down in the comments below, where should I go? When I get to the state, what should I experience while I'm there? Just let me know all the details. If anybody wants to host us, wants to meet us, if you know of any great vegan restaurants, anything like that, just go ahead and let us know. Okay, so off of travel, let's talk about the vision. So the vision is really to continue to travel the states with the kids, just exploring all that we can. Again, some of it has been tied in with our curriculum, a lot of it has, but other times we're just enjoying what there is to offer, because learning is a lifelong, forever process, and it's not just a book, but it's outside the book. And so it's amazing to see things that we learned about in the book, but live. We went to the Historical Museum Society when we were in Missouri, or some of the things that we got to see when we went to the Science Center when we were in Colorado, as opposed to the science centers that we've seen in Virginia and Maryland and PA, and I think we went to the Science Center in Jersey as well. We pretty much go to the Science Center everywhere we go. And so it's just so nice to see what's similar, what's different. Everybody has something amazing to offer, and it's not just the states, it's people too, so you have something special to offer. Okay, so the next thing for the vision is just being constant and faithful in learning and growing. Not just being constant, but just again being diligent, executing in excellence. I think that's just whatever we're doing, whatever our hands find to do, it's just doing it well. That is what we're focusing on this year. So we are not adding anything extra this year, but what we are doing is just really honing in on everything that we already do and seeing how can we make this better? How can we make this more enjoyable? What are we learning from this? What is this teaching us? How is this helping us? And so I am so excited for this upcoming year. In the next video, I will be talking about the changes that I am making to the homeschool year so that it can be better, so that we can have great execution. And if you missed the last video, I wrapped up the last homeschool year and I just answered all the questions about our homeschool year and talking about where we were and the things that we are doing. And I'm just so excited. I just want to say thank you guys for being here. Thank you for loving on me. Thank you for the support. Thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. You guys leave me the best comments and emails all the time. Whether it's on the community tab where I'm posting, whether it's on Instagram, Grace.Filled Homeschool, all the links are in the box. You guys just show up and just show me so much love, and I just want to say I appreciate it. I appreciate you, and that has given me the motivation and strength to continue to do this for going on 7 years now. I'm sorry, my wrist is bothering me just a little bit. I used to work at a pharmacy, and so with the constant motion of taking off the tops of bottles and counting pills and all the things, and then just writing so much, my wrist has really been giving me a hard time. And you guys know I'm a homesteader, so with the gardens and the animals and all the things, my daughter's hair all the way to her butt, it just irritates it. So anyway, you guys think about me, give me a prayer for that. And if you guys need any prayers or encouragement for the year, go ahead and put those in the comments. I will pray for you and I will send over some encouragement. So that's going to be it for this video. I appreciate you taking the time to watch again. Remember, you can do a lot with little. And until the next video, blessings.